Good morning or evening. I am your host, Solace Capricornus Andromeda, or just Soul for convenience sake. How are your night today's been going? It is a pleasure to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To really a rite of passage for this quarter of the year. Trust me, it's for someone of my caliber, this is completely necessary. On the plus side, we're on the up and up with nailing down the design. Like, I think this model's a pretty good approximation. It can just be better. The main thing being I've been being very dumb with how the clothes work on these models. On top of that, very dumb with how I did the face. And a lot of the, like, breaks in the joints. I could have did it much better. So this is the much better. No, so New Soul's gotta look to gotta look. My sketches. Some about it. Anywho, you hired this goat to stare at me. A little bit. You never know. Anywho, Zenless anniversary is coming soon. We will be streaming some of a little taste of it. Hello, Dorhi. Is also on the slate because it did phenomenally. In comparison to what I usually do, it did phenomenally. I should reiterate. Billion Bond Grove, I still didn't get normal. I have, I think, 21,000 right now. So we're getting Remiel on stream for everybody. Much like how we got Fuwawa on stream for everybody. The other cartoonish way to draw mouse is like the bean with the lines and the teeth. Imagine that the lines are actually eyes. I think I've seen that before. It sounds like a Kirby villain. Roman Static Boy, how's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Time to pull it all on dial it. This like how it's like a table. Like a gambling table. Like, alright, everything on dial it. Welcome in Brooklyn Heights, how's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Wow, 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 wow. Just talking about what we were gonna just get started to talk about what we were gonna do later in the week with a Zenless and another Hollow Dory. I'm still in the dark whether it's called Hololive Dreams or Hollow Dory. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribble. Why is it Hololive Dreams called Hollow Dory? I think it has different names based on the region. I think the English translated version is Hololive Dreams, but in other regions, but in like, I think the regular name might be Hollow. I don't know why it's called Hollow Dory. It just sounds better when you type it out. It's less wordy. Why is Steam open? Why is Space Marine 2 $15? It's like Shungus, yeah. In a huge storm early, and I popped out of a soul tree that day early. Keep me company while we have my baseball-sized hail. Oh no. Oh no. Oh beans. Oh beans. Buy things right now, it's on sale. Yeah, every time I go to open VTube Studio, it opens up the Steam homepage. And then it puts it right really big on my screen at just a random interval, like the big ad page. And you pull up Steam. It's like, no, I wish to play Hollow Dory Steam Edition. See, I'm at the point now where I'm doing good enough on normal that some normal songs are kind of boring, but hard is too difficult. I'm getting better. How do you make money? You ever seen Ark Knights? You ever seen the homeless bum from Ark Knights? Welcome in, Knights of Clay. I was doing David going. It's a pleasure to see you. Job? Yes. Jay, that's what I'm trying to think of. He wasn't, I don't, I have normal jobs. This is not a job. You do not make money making content. Unless, of course, you stream on Kick, in which case you get sponsored by Steak.com. And then you can go hang out with Drake and his big iPad. Anyway. You gotta win the VGen challenge. Big drug. Do people even get commissions on VGen? I've never heard of anyone doing commissions on VGen. It's always through a regular platform. It's never through VGen. Nobody fucking uses VGen. Every second of your free time. Pretty much. Not every second of it, but yeah, some of it. Stream constantly. Usually only 3 days a week. And only for, like, what, like 3 to 4 hours now? Really, it's not that much, especially when you look at, like, real, like, paid streamers and stuff. Like, HoloLive, we talk about them a lot. They stream, like, twice a day, every day. So what do you think was just hiding their cloaks? Thank you for throwing that one in there. Actually, it's a trench coat while you stack on top of. It's always a smaller creatures stacked on top of each other. I enjoy doing this. Well, I do it. I do it more because I do the because my form of animation I started on way back when was VTube models, which kind of jump started like the pathway to an art career proper type thing. But what point is it in making a bunch of weird VTube models if you're not going to do half of the job? That's why I always introduce myself with everything has been made by me, because that's kind of that's the whole reason I'm doing this in the first place, is to present my portfolio. Speaking of, I've done more than the sketch, but we're just going to go over the outline real quick, because I don't... Where's the... Okay, so that's the old one. Because you're mentioning people's... Yeah, so... In terms of VTube models, it's like in the almost $1,000, like you get to for like a basic model. If you just are paying the, like, some people, like not necessarily the best people, like not necessarily people who are the best at it, but not necessarily people who are worst at it. Like your middle ground stuff, it's like $500,000. fucking insane. And it's not even just the drawing, just the rigging is like 100 for like a basic rig, half the body, just moving the head around. Like, bitch, the averages for this shit is so inflated for how much work it actually takes to do it yourself. Maybe an Animalacra's V2 model throws beer. It's funny looking at this PNG though. Just like Blender, oh my god. Blender's harder than VTube Studio, I think. As someone who's tried Blender, VTube Studio is much easier to work with. It's funny seeing this version of the model, because this version of the model does not have any of the moving effects, like the tail effect, or the... So you can see what it looks like without the trails. With the ears moving. There's also a placeholder for the ears. This isn't even the actual effect that I used for the ears. This is the placeholder. I just needed a PNG of the ears. Or a PNG of the model. So this is just the one that I grabbed. Yeah, it just depends on what you start with. I started young on Cubism. Is my platform of choice. But so now we got this current. We got this current model here. I sketched out basically, it started with just this, and I was like, I kind of dig, because it was like, I wanted to do something that made the model just look more interesting. Because my models are kind of boring. They're not very fun to look at. Just like, can I just add some visual flair? So I was just doing a bunch of random sketches. And that led me to just doing like a front face like this. I was like, I kind of like this. I think I could make this work. And that's where you get into the stretches where I'm adding more to the body, adding more to this. And plus I did a lot of things on this model, still ramshackly, that I know I could improve objectively. Like with clothing and all that. Like I can... What can I offer a suggestion? Sure, go for it. So let's do the ears again. It's just a masking layer. It's just there's a black blob in the shape of an ear behind the little, like... I guess it's easier to point at it. I guess not, because my model's so dark. But right here about is one thing, and then behind it is just a black blob, and that's masked with some star effects. Except it's split into a couple arbitrary layers so that they fade in and out kind of randomly. Yeah. I'm gonna go eat nuggets and play Dark Souls. Alright, have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to see you. Shame we ran out of Dark Souls as the stream. Make an eat sleep game repeat. Make that fucking awesome Joe Rogan podcast shirt. With the Sonics making out on it. So maybe look and see. I have been following a couple, because I was going for the casual outfits and stuff I had in mind were definitely, I started following a way long time ago. I just never did anything with it. Was a couple different androgynous J fashion companies. And I want to go for a mix of something like that closer. And also, if you've seen any of the Auto concert outfits, they feel weirdly low-key in a unique way. And I kind of want to mix aspects of, or like sensibilities from that to try and make some more. Because I like having casual, like, normal clothes that aren't like, hold on, let me look. There's like a VTuber outfit a good example of an outfit that I just don't really care for is something like Kizuna Ai's main outfit. which is all the way down here, we're like, this isn't something you can wear. Like, like, idle soul. But like this sort of sensibility, you know, where it's like completely, where it's too impractical. I like having an outfit that looks like something that could be made. Something that could have been made. Whoa, what is... Oh, I see the music is lagging. I was like, what happened? What's going on here? Alright, here's how we'll do this. Let me turn on what I got so far, because I've been going through and doing line art. I see things with doll, like, yeah, like kind of like spirit. It's that sort of like impractical, like right onto your skin vibes, where like the outfit doesn't have any weight or volume to it. Like it's just a design. You know what I'm saying? That sounded fucking insane. Now that I'm hearing myself sit back, but like it feels like there's no like weight or like focus anywhere. Hopefully that made sense. Let me see if I can find an example from the same person that isn't just the fucking sweatpants. Complete sense. Okay, then I don't need to. I'm not gonna keep going. So I'm still struggling on doing the face, because the problem I always have with the face is the sketch looks good, but the actual like trying to get the smooth line art doesn't. So I'm slowly chipping away at that. But otherwise, also I definitely got better at drawing hands. Both hands will be rendered on this model. Both hands will exist on this one. But something that I didn't even think about, that I was like, oh, I'm so fucking stupid, is you could just make the arms disappear. All of my models have the arms turned on at all times. And it's completely unnecessary. And it caused me to have to like make the clothes bulkier to kind of compensate for the arm fluff. It's like, wait, I can do way more arm fluff if I just make the fucking arms disappear. I am keeping the neck though, because the neck is broken up fine. It's better broken up than my current one. So it should not break at any point, hopefully, maybe. This fashion reminds me of Malice Might. What's VK? Oh, I see. I should have looked at the second thing you said. Oh, good thing it auto-corrected on M. One of the first results made this much more palatable to me, because it made its me characters of the actual. Someone made a clown me character, and that's much more palatable to something I can look at. Yeah, I don't think I want to hit this bracket. I'm not that loud of a Don't want it to fit me in a way here. There's a Kizuna Eye rhythm game. It's on the Switch. Touch the beat. Ouija. Me when I meant an Ouija fashion. Looks like an MCR member. You mean I don't think you mean NCR. This ain't no New California Republic, I'll tell you that much. Let's see. I can hear we're way off the mark. It's a bit off the mark. It's a bit. I've never been a big, like, way far into the emo goth sphere. Or at all, really. Let's just try nailing something. Get rid of the actual neck, because the neck follows pretty good to the sketch here. Get rid of the white face. I think Ouija. Luigi. I have a Luigi board. How do I use Luigi board? Yeah. Alright, this is closer to the current soul. This guy's wearing cat ears. I don't think we're going that deep. Seeing a lack of pants in a lot of these. Where are you looking? I just looked up the Ouija. I'm gonna keep on saying it like that. I'm just gonna keep on saying it like that. Imagine you're a youth. You're an anti-establishment youth in Japan, and you're like, I'm wearing what I feel, and then you see a tall white guy. When do you go? Ain't that Luigi stuff? Isn't that Luigi stuff my Canadian friends tell me about? I'll tell you what. You try earrings or horn decorations. Yeah, hold on. That's on the sketch. I don't have a direct idea, but just so I don't forget, I have a little logo earring right now. Bring back the hornflower. The hornflower wasn't anything though. That was just there, to be annoying. It didn't mean anything. No, the robotic arm dies. It's a little flower crown. What, like Frieren? That's why this doesn't look right. There's a saboteur. And the saboteur was me. Let's see. Get rid of the end here and just see that second pair of arms. Technically, it was only one extra arm. It was like Iron Spider, who only had 3 arms. I think the implication was that the 4th arm was his dick, but I didn't care that much. I didn't care to look into it. Also, wasn't it not a robotic arm? Wasn't it because it's always goo or something? I don't remember. What was that last bit? Yeah, the Iron Spider costume. You know, the cool one that's got the big gold, like, the big gold logo on it? It's only got 3, because he's a spider, it has extra legs. But the movie version removed the fact that it only has 3 legs because the extra leg was his dick. I can think of no other explanation. If snow was flammable and hand you a layer, would you try? Yes or no? I mean, I would. All the steps are set up for me, so I wouldn't feel like an idiot. And I've seen water catch on fire before. The Ohio River has caught on fire, so it wouldn't be out of the realm of something I would do. You can't tell if you're joking or not. No, hold on. Hold on. No, I'm being dead serious. He's only got 3. And the movie one has 4. Because the movie... However, this one is so much cooler. The actual suit. I love the gold. Like, the one time I actually like gold. Interesting design choice. Yeah, because he's... Because Iron Man made it. So the 4th arm is his dick. Yeah, it's missing a strong other color, but I think a lot of the comic pages, the black shading that's just super harsh kind of fills in the role. I don't know where you'd put blue on this. The yellows are creepy. Yeah, it's supposed to be creepy. He's the bad guy in this. It's Civil War. It was Civil War. He's on the bad team. See, because this Spider-Man's a girl. I knew that I'm losing it. I'm already losing. We're not even a half an hour or a half an hour in, and I'm fucking losing my mind. Let's hit the preview today. Not actually that much. I've been exhausted and insore all day. What are you drinking today? Well, I got Stone Ocean Fruit Plum Gamer Subs right now. Sweet and sour plum. What YouTubers on it? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. That's why it was That's why it was an extra $10 off. Stone Ocean hasn't been airing since in a long time. I imagine that's why it was an extra $10 off. You know what? I'll take plum for like. No one wanted it. Does it taste good? Yeah. It's fine. It doesn't taste like coconut like the other one does, but that's to be expected. It's not coconut flavored. I mean, this plum flavored drink doesn't taste like coconut. It was coconut and mango. It was like two things. This one's only one thing. Chat, so the goal here with this model is I want to be able to have the same upgrade as Fubuki. Because I want a model that can do this. Or get some approximation. Look, we need to get the Fubuki upgrade. Is what we need to do here. That's why this is the real reason. Into this new Marvel fighting game. Yeah, Tokan. Fighting Souls. With the weirdest team comms I've ever seen. Tell you what though. At least it gets people interested having characters no one's ever fucking seen before. Fubuki, what the hell are you doing? This weird cat. She's making like the pissing cat face. Oh, there's already a Marvel fighting game. Well, Marvel vs. Capcom from the 90s doesn't count as a new Marvel fighting game. The last Marvel vs. Capcom game sucked ass. It was from like 2012. No, probably like 2015 or 16. Maybe. It sucked. This is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, where it was the one with all the MCU stuff in it. Because there was the 360 one that was like cool, because it was still like crazy ass. Then they did the MCU one. the Age of Ultron one. And it was like not very good. It did have the Monster Hunter in it. It did have the Monster Hunter. I think Blade and Green Goblin are my favorites. Personally, I appreciate how they've disguised reusing assets and not developing a new character as Deadpool. Well, how about this, though? It's Penny Parker, but in a Ghost in a Shell. In a Ghost in the Shell inspired mech instead of an Evangelion mech. So it's like a car. And you can be... And hey, Doom's back in fighting games. Deadpool's in, how did I miss it? I don't know, he's on Blade's team. Because they have the not only is Deadpool, it's Nolan North Deadpool. Like old anime, like original VA Deadpool. Which, Pokon weirdly is doing all the original VAs and none of the new guys. Like Josh Keaton is Spider-Man for some reason in Tokon. And it's old Doom from Marvel vs. Capcom. And it's fucking Nolan North Deadpool. Yeah, but the team comps are fucking crazy though, because it's the only one that's kind of normal is Avengers, which is Iron Man, Gundam, Captain America. It's got some crazy ass designs. But it's Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, and Black Panther. Shuri Black Panther. To mix it up, because she's got a spear. So she's like she's got like range. And how about Marvel Rivals doing? Well, to be fair, Marvel Rivals is more accurate to her appearance. Because she wasn't teeny tiny in her normal appearance. Oh man, how's your night today, guys? It's a pleasure to see you. Doing his medieval tunic and no pants. Hey, you lay off, Doctor. You lay off. No. Foot dive. I appreciate not only did they give Doom foot dive, they gave Deadpool foot dive, but he yells foot dive like old Doom did. Like the old games. He yells foot dive. Because all of Deadpool's moves that I appreciate. As much as it's like, oh god, we're having a Deadpool renaissance again. We're having a Deadpool is in everything again type experience. At least they're doing cute things with him because they're giving him all of old fighting game moves. Like literally giving him Vegeta's assist from the other game they made. Fucking Fighters, or giving him the shark, or giving him the fucking shark dive from Guilty Gear. Does Iron Man look like a Gundam? Because its arc system works. Nice to meet you. Pleasure to have you. We're just yapping about making new models. You can't really prove it in this 1960s mini dress. I expect you not to make fun of him. He is Dome. Is he not wearing pants? Really? The Spider-Man outfit's fucking weird. He's dead. He's metal pants. He's wearing armor. Iron Gundam Man goes so hard though. Oh yeah, he does. Oh god, so tiny. That's pants, I would say. I would call that pants. But also I like I like how Doom's team of evil is Him is himself, Magneto, Green Goblin, and Carnage. Like Deadpool Doom as Aura. Because Deadpool's team is Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, Blade, Deadpool, and then a third one. Or the fourth one. I don't remember who the fourth one for that team is. It's gotta be a weird fuck, right? Unless Deadpool's the weird fuck. Because I know the X-Men also have some weird fucks. Loki, that's the other one. Okay, that was a weird fuck, just not what I was thinking of. Yeah, so it's Ghost Rider, Blade, Deadpool, Loki. Then the X-Men, it's fucking Magic, Wolverine, Danger Room, and Storm. Don't forget about Spider-Man's team, which is Spider-Man, Penny Parker, Miss Marvel, and Star-Lord. MCU Star-Lord. Give me Master Chief Star-Lord. That's all I'm saying. I want fucking Warhammer-ass Krieg suit Master Chief Star-Lord. I don't know why there's Spider-Man team. I also don't know what he did to piss off Doom to recruit Carnage and Green Goblin. Like, this team compositions suck. It's fun though. It's good to have characters that haven't been around a lot, or if at all. Shouldn't Miss Marvel be cool? Look, she needs to get a press rebound after the Avengers game, which I used to own several copies of. Because I think they gave me one for free because they did not want them. And I got rid of them so I could to pay for our Metroid. Remastered Metroid. So I think I got off pretty good. Maybe Carnage and Goblin, since you can't play the Avengers game anymore. Maybe Carnage and Goblin were the best who could scar up. I did also see a line of dialogue where Spider-Man mentions how Doom can't even keep up with Richards or something like that. He says something about, makes a snarky remark about Reed Richards, so maybe that was the catalyst. It's just, I need every Spider-Man villain on my team. Because seeing some of the dialogue there referencing, like, apparently Civil War and One More Day happen. Apparently Spider-Man mentions One More Day to Iron Man. They're canonizing One More Day in my fighting game. However, because he's also voiced by the Spectacular Spider-Man voice actor, does that make One More Day canon to Spectacular Spider-Man, you think? You think we can edit that clip together? Maybe. Please, one more day. Also, they went out of their way to also canonize Planet Hulk, or whichever one that they shot Hulk into space in an attempt to kill him. Even though all the Avengers are on a team. Whoever's writing the dialogue really fucking hates the Avengers. They're like, Civil War canon. Planet Hulk canon. One More Day canon. Just having the worst time. He's like Wolverine that way. Wolverine's got like that Vegeta type thing where it's like, who's a strong guy nobody cares about enough to be angry when he loses? But a guy strong enough we can make lose to a threat to present the threat as a bigger threat. Like Wolverine dying to Dakin or whatever the fuck that was. Dakin. Everybody loves Dakin. Oh, did you see who the first DLC character was also? Don't look it up. If you don't know what it is, you need to take a guess. Because it is completely unfucking guessable. Usually that's how they do these. They reveal the DLC character also. You'll see already. Well, all fighting games do, but they revealed the DLC to like give you the like invest in the game so you keep on playing it. So you don't think support for the game is gonna die. Mr. Four guy. They did say Fantastic Four inspired the game. The Nightcrawler, please be Nightcrawler. It's an X-Man. It is an X-Man to accompany Danger Room, Magic, Wolverine, and Storm. How does it feel having your boy lose out to Danger Room? Gambit, Colossus. I think her name's just Danger, actually. I think it's Danger Room. It is not Gambit or Colossus. I'll tell you who it is. Actually, I just put it up on the screen because it's fucking ridiculous. It was like, yeah, sure, dude. This is number one pick. It's my top pick, really. Ugh. Warp. The guy that blows himself up. Closer. Maybe the guy that blows himself up is accurate. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Hey everyone, it's Phoenix Cyclops. Did you resurrect in a hamster ball? Hey everyone, you remember Phoenix Cyclops? It's fucking Phoenix Cyclops. He's like Cyclops, but cool. Is regular Cyclops in the game? No. You get Phoenix Cyclops. Stop complaining. God, I hope they add Human Torch and it's the fucking cyborg one from the 20s. Yeah, why would you need Jean Grey when you have Phoenix Cyclops? You mean Phoenix Cyclops? Wait, this could mean that we get this could mean that we get the DLC Ancient. Okay. Hear me out though. The stocks for Agent Anti-Venom are going up. Hear me out. We could raise the stocks on Agent Anti-Venom. If we're getting Phoenix Cyclops. or just even Agent Venom. We can cut it at just Agent Venom. If we're going all the way Agent Anti-Venom. Eddie Brock Anti-Venom. No, we get Eddie Brock, but he's Bedlam. Then that Punisher, they're making brand new day canon. No, one more day. The Spider-Man story where he sold his marriage to the devil so that he could revive his 98-year-old aunt. Brand new day isn't canon. One more day is canon. Love it. They should add Shocker with Shocker car. Shocker and the Shocker mobile. Big wheel. Big wheel. ROM Space Knight. Mercury face. Annihilus, maybe even. Oh, Annihilus also does get play. There's one wall that can't be crawled. The goat. They would, though. Arxis has some stupid fucking characters in some of their games. Look, all I'm saying is that there were 7 Gokus in Dragon Ball FighterZ. We can get one the wall. Oh boy, I can't wait for the Fantastic Four DLC. That includes Infinity Thing, The Maker, Malice, and John Hammond. Infinity Thing. Yeah, it's Infinity Thing. I'm sorry. This better not be a TikTok edit of a real comic panel. Surely he doesn't actually say it's rebuilding time. Why are Spider-Man's eyes so far apart? He looks like a bug. Which, I mean, I guess is fine. I guess that's what he's supposed to look like. Who's Danger? The X-Men's training room. Becomes a womanism. They're gonna add Ultron, but it's gonna be the one where it's gonna be Ultron, but he looks like Hank Pym's wife, or what the fuck is it? Janet. The one where he looks like the one where he's like Janet Van Dyne. Or the one where it's split in half, Ant-Man and Ultron. God, I hope they add Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket Ultron. Please, we need more stupid ass characters. infinity thing. They should have Dracula. They should have Surfing Dracula. Surfing, they could add, it could be like, it could be like adding rivalries where they add Surfing Dracula and then Hunter's Moon. Because we can't do Moon Knight, that's too mainstream. We gotta do Hunter's Moon. I think Marvel should brace their stupid ass villains. We could get Ultron 15, where he's a drunk Southerner. Or like, what's like the Mean Girls Ultron? Where he's like a catty valley girl. What was that, Ultron? Free movie I would have suggested The Spot. Yeah, he's a little too mainstream now. Electra. Come on, Trey, you big fucking nerd. Where's my money? An Electra from Spider-Man. My life is yours. They did add the Deadpool line for his Vegeta assist, because they just reused the assist from Vegeta from Fighters, which I cannot emphasize enough. Reusing Vegeta's moves for Deadpool. They reused Jacko's idle animations from fucking Guilty Gear. Alright, okay. Alright. Who's ready to main Blue Marvel with me? Alright, enough playing around. It's time to pull out my main Blue Marvel and Wonder Man. And Flatman. And of course, the final member to round out the team, Doorman. Yes, there is a load-bearing Goku that deleted from the Guilty Gear Strive files will erase the game. Will cause the game to stop working. A fully made Super Saiyan Goku from Dragon Ball FighterZ. I really hope it's back in Tokon too. I would love if a fully made, 100% able to be put into the game Goku would be in Tokon. In Bladerstorm. You have to pick 4 characters though. That's the gimmick of the game, is that you have to have teams of 4. That's why they're assembled in teams of 4. Just in really fucking weird teams of 4. Oh my god. Oh, hold on, wait. This is a perfect fan roster. What the actual fuck? There's someone's fan casting. What the fuck is Leather Boy? I could run my team out with Deadpool. Deadpool's fun. Deadpool is fun. So oh my god, this is added. What is this cast of characters here? Beetle 2, Xenu, Photon. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here's a great one. So it's Morbius, Elsa Bloodstone, Man-Thing, and Glyph versus Moon Knight, Reese, Tigra, and 8-Ball. Thunderbolt, Songbird, Elektra, Daredevil, Boomerang, and Star. Oh, this is a good X-Men too. Cyclops, Jubilee, Juggernaut, and Blindfold and Leech. Blindfold? I'm sorry, Fantastic Four. This one's so much better than my pitched one. This is so much better than my pitched one. Kate Bishop, Hulkling, Wasp, and Valeria for Fantastic Four? That's so much better than the one I said. Please give me Hulkling. Please give me Hulkling, an 8-ball, and Beetle 2. And that's all I need for this game. I need 8-ball, Beetle 2, and a Hulkling. Machine leather boy. But the Beetle one, died in hell. It's like when they use the same tier as fucking Ratcatcher, where Ratcatcher died and went to hell. I want to add Leech before Nightcrawler Rogue. This is a fan cast, by the way. This is not the actual. But Beetle 2 is fun. They were going to make a Spider-Man 2 DLC about Beetle 2, but Insomniac got data breached 1,000 times and didn't have the budget for it. I know it's a fan cast, just question your taste. Look. We don't have to talk about their... Look, the taste is nothing. All I'm saying is this cast is way better than the one we were just making up. The absolute glub shitto ass cast of fucking... God damn, the Doctor Doom team being Doom, Emma Frost, Beetle 2, and Xenu. Like, what are we actually doing? Fucking Xenu? Beetle 2? These are fake casts. Yes. It's just like, what? Why would you come up with this? Why would you be like, I want second Beetle and Xenu? Let's keep it that sharp for now. Christ, this is gonna... Talking too much about Beetle and Xenu, I'm not getting enough done. I was gonna say Sauron or something. No, it's not gonna be Sauron. Oh, it might be Sauron though. Sauron suspiciously has been in things and it makes me angry. I don't want to see Sauron anymore. And people in the dinosaurs. Yeah, I saw the thing on Eno's model that seemed like it was going to be working, where you use the sketch layers as your actual outlines. The only issue was that the sketch layers are just a little too transparent, and it's annoying me. Because I didn't have to do it on this one. Did not have to do that. It's not a guy, Sauron, it's the tower. The tower on a little cart. Oh my god. It's the Saturday morning villain. Fucking Sauron on a cart. Vincent Stegron. Isn't that like the guy who works with Sauron? Like the other guy? Wow, isn't the face so cool? I love working with almost black. It will be brighter. This model, do we keep it the same? I think this colors on this model work pretty well. Maybe just slightly more lighter accents, just have an outline, but you know what I'm saying. Hmm. 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 I completely forgot that was an issue I had making this model, is I couldn't fucking see anything. They should have MODOK. I don't like him, obviously, for the C3. He's in one of them. He's in, I think, 3, which is the one people... He's in the Capcom 3. Because that's the good one for the 360, I think. It was Capcom 3. Because that was the one with Phoenix Wright and Amaterasu in it. Maybe adding constellation patterns. I don't want to do it all over. Just because it'd be too much. Let's see. I can vaguely see the face. I wish I could see it just a teeny bit better. Oh, shit. Honestly, I'll take it. Actually, did I show up? The mouth is a little smaller. We can work on that. We can work on that. Did I show up how the split lip thing was gonna work? We can do it like this now. I have hope. We could have it just be an absolute fucking... This was the other idea, was to have it be way more pronounced. Like, go full Saint Helios. Just to have it split, like... Ours is really more like Thing-esque, where like the... just some shit with teeth. I don't know what Soul's favorite game is. Shut up. I can't be associated with Halo all the time. We just gotta pretend that we're kind of new to it. Because if you say you're a Halo old head, then you get associated with the old dev team that still are super vocal because they peaked at making one. I love seeing now that they're remaking a Halo. That with a remake, a bunch of the Bungie devs that were blacklisted from game development are coming back out of the woodwork, saying like, "See, it's the women." It's like, oh Jesus Christ! Like in the double digits of fucking blacklisted shitty developers. Wait, what? Yeah, no, everyone who worked on Halo are just absolute fucking chuds. The fan base is miserable, all the dev team is miserable. There's like a really, really thin Halo fan base that are like decent people. That's the same for a lot of those like 2000s franchises like that though. Like the ball and gun franchises, I guess. As long as you don't use the internet, Halo's the time of your life. Personally, I'm just against the CE remake because I don't think the game needed to be remade. I'm not against it for any, like, yeah, it looks fucking beautiful and it has all the modern things you want. It just doesn't need to exist. They should really just either finish Infinite or make another installment that, like, brings the game back together. Like, yeah, it's gonna be fucking... Autism Speaks, my favorite franchise? Oh no. Yeah, but look, if you want to get into Gears of War, or you want to get into Halo, or you want to get into... You want to get into Doom? Not Wolfenstein, though. You don't need to leave... Well, you need to leave there for a different reason if you're into Wolfenstein. Because you notice that real life is Wolfenstein. I feel like I should buy the Autism Speaks Skylander. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. You can get Autism Speaks trigger happy. Boogie2988 reviewed the... Doug says hi. Oh, that's great. My day was just fucking ruined. Oh no. Boogie. Even when these were made after this was in poor taste. This is way after. This is in poor taste. Come on. This is fucking hilarious, but come on. Okay, does blue trigger happy go hard? You can share the class. Yeah, I just need to find an image that doesn't include Boogie2988. Yeah, see, they just look blue. But, but oh god. Yeah, they don't even... It looks stupid. Trigger Happy's $90? Can you ask if you can get a discount for no one ever wanting that in their house? To me, this holds the same value as having the fucking... What was that fucking weird... sketchy-ass, like, fetishy game called? Oh, the official... Hold on. I know someone who's got it as their top Steam game, so I'm just gonna click through so I can find. It's like the official fucking U2's changed plushies. Or it's a fucking double whammy of you don't want this in your house. I only knew about it because I saw someone fucking repost the announcement with that clip from fucking Key and Peele. Where he's like, oh, you cannot own that. That is a symbol of hate. And someone edited the fucking plush over the plastic. Like the Perot game? Yeah. Which plushies? Let me see. It's completely unassuming, but it's like a weird, fucked up fetish game. But it's like marketed towards kids, and it's really disgusting. There's gonna be another one. Yeah, this thing. I remember seeing an announcement post for this, but only from a response with someone fucking with the fucking Key and Peele. That's a symbol of hate. No, don't all at this. It's a fetish goo monster. According to the screenshot that I can't show on stream. Looks like King from Our House. Yeah, that's the upset about it, isn't it? Symbol of hate. Oh my god. Never mind, I don't want to look. Yeah, it's a gross game marketed towards kids. Even if they say it's not, it like come on. It's like fucking has when like the fucking Has-Been Hotel and like the Digital Circus and all. They're like, no, this is an adult show. And then they install fucking baby rockers into the cinema, and it's like, okay, adult show. Why did they make the art girl the crazy gun guy? Yeah, this surely they didn't look at the best. They weren't the best choices for blue and white. They could have come up with a better. These characters whose colors are already primarily blue. The young teens who want to be adults. Dive clubs. Fucking dive clubs. Oh shit. Yeah, hear me out. Just make the turquoise white. Just make the copper again. Okay, but hear me out. That's how you get some of the greatest characters in fiction. That's how you get MK9 Striker. You get Mortal Kombat 9 Striker through something like that. Who might be my favorite character in fighting games. Supposedly, this is the Pokemon Legends Arceus soundtrack. It doesn't sound like it. Like the network screen? Yeah, it was. If you want to see some fucking peak fighting game moments, watch the MK9's Mortal Kombat's story chapter with Striker. Where they make you play a striker. God, his fucking dialogue in that game was so tone deaf. That was like late 2000s. They knew what they were doing. When you make a character's catchphrase, oh god, when you make a character's catchphrase, police brutality coming up. Police brutality coming up. That's what he says when he enters a fight. And then he pulls out a gun. He's just a cop. You play as him in the story too. He's in the main story. Where he's like where the demons invade New York. And then Reptile jumps down at him to try to catch him off guard, and he goes, "You kiss your mother with that mouth," and then shoots him in the face. He beats fucking Ermac, who's like a zombie sorcerer, and Kintaro. He beats Kintaro and kills Ermac. Oh my god, hold on. We're getting so off track. Off track this stream, but who cares? My god, he's so funny. They're never bringing Striker back, actually. Because this does, look, I'm sorry, but this design goes so hard. Does this design not go hard? Oh my god, he's got a baton and a stun baton. Mortal Kombat's characters were envisioned by just whatever Spirit Halloween costumes they could acquire in red, so they could film it on a blue screen. Original Striker also looks funny, by the way. But also, each character has a special, like, little story blurb for, like, if you clear the tower, it, like, you beat the main story as that character. They give you extra cutscenes. Here, I'll put him next to Original Striker from the third Mortal Kombat. How about that? Ugh. Is it weird to say he looks like a police? Like, if you removed all the police things, he'd still look like a police officer. I don't know how to put it. Because he's come back once, and that was in Mortal Kombat 1 as just a cameo guy where he's wearing this classic outfit. And he doesn't have anything to do with anything. He's just in the background, and you can just pick him as like a little fun thing. It's a fun Easter egg. You're a bad guy for YouTube short sketches. He's out for blood with that face. He had more guns than the original, though. The new one just gives him some grenades and a handgun. There he is talking to the immortal lightning god after he shoots Kintaro to death. I love the Mortal Kombat universe, though, because this shit is just, like, the norm. This is just the regular shit. That fucking scene from the new one kills me every time. Up till the final act in all of these games, the stories are so much fun. The final act in 9, 10, 11, and 9, 10, well, 11 was just bad all the way through. But 9, 10, and 1, the first two acts are great. And the last act is the fucking worst. Like our bottom 3 games of all time. My god, his name is Curtis Stryker. Why does his face look like that? So I don't know. Where's... He's one of the main players from MK, no, Curtis with a K. There are no C's in Mortal Kombat. Come on. One of the best introductions, so they cut to Johnny Cage really early on. Who, he's just a Hollywood celebrity. Like, he's just a Hollywood dickhead. He lives in a regular mansion in regular California with his regular wife. And the way they introduced him to the main story, like with all the other characters, is just to have him open the door to his Hollywood mansion, and then all the characters are just lined up outside of his house. And that's how they introduce it. God, John, look. This game had a good Johnny Cage. He gets older in some, but they made him young, but with the new, like, is Mortal Kombat even real? It never feels like it. I just want to find the image of Johnny Cage flipping off the camera. Because that's kind of his whole bit. He's just a complete asshole. With sunglasses all the time. I know for a fact we've looked at the Mortal Kombat robot designs. Because they're also great. It exemplifies why I like Mortal Kombat. They're very clearly just people in Halloween costumes, even in the new game where they don't have to make them look like guys in Halloween costumes. I like Johnny Cage's outfit in this game where he's just wearing a shirt. He's just got a shirt and pants. He's so much fun to play though in this game. He was like one of the best characters. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can find the high level gameplay. I figured just find the star power.
Johnny Cage is
Shut up. Show. Because he was in the beta.
Now we gotta go help people.
Shut up. Oh, wait, he's in a very punchable face. You can also swap him out to be shirtless Jean-Claude Van Damme, voiced by Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh, this is from the beta too. I forgot Cage was in the beta. Oh, what's he got for you? Oh, he's got a gift for you. This fucking game is this fucking game. Why did they not make Jean-Claude Van Damme the default? Because they didn't know if they, you never know if you can get these people. Plus, celebrity voice actors, as we've seen in Mortal Kombat, is always my example for why celebrity voice actors suck ass. Because every time they get a celebrity voice actor, they're really bad. I just want one of them to hit the star power meter. I just wanted to see the star power thing. Not once, really? Does he ever hit the fucking Shiggy Wiggy in here? He's basically every he's pretty he's basically every 80s 90s celebrity combined. Especially in this game where they literally start you off with like he's on an adventure because this is like a reboot or a soft reboot. So it's like, oh, he's in the adventure wearing a very Indiana Jonesy outfit, and then they zoom out and he's literally just Harrison Ford. Like at the end of the chapter, it reveals he is just on a movie set, and you just film that part of the movie. Because he was based on Van Damme, but he has aspects of like every. The gameplay looks like a Raid Shadow let his ad. It's a really fun game though. That one specifically. Mortal Kombat 1 is really fucking fun. So Johnny Cage's alt. He's the only counter alt in the entire game. Where he does this weird little fucking like this goofy ass dance. Like you hit him during the dance. He just absolutely I really hate that dude's vibes. He has a lot of Deadpool energy in practice. He's got a lot of that like because like he breaks your face on the camera and like it's very he's got fourth wall breaking abilities, but just cinema fourth wall breaking. He's usually a main character though, just because he's white guy, I guess. Because he also has this famous move is the dick punch, where he hits the splits and punches you in the dick. He does it in multiple cutscenes in multiple games. It is an important part of his move list. Is that he can punch you is that he can hit the splits in about 1 second and punch you straight in the dick. It works on women too. Sometimes. Not in every game. Because I shouldn't trust him with your drink. You should not trust him with your drink. He's either always divorced or always about to be divorced also. That's a key part of his character. He also does that. If you hit his ultimate, he just starts doing this. And he does it for like a straight minute. It's so long too. Because if you don't hit him, he just jumps at you and hits you anyway. So the only way to beat him is to try to just command grab him. What game does he die? In Armageddon, they all die, but his modern version never dies. The modern version of him never dies. He's a main character since the reboot. He's been the only main character since the reboot. He's the only character who hasn't died. I think. He somehow is the only character who survived every game. Except for Armageddon, because no one survived Armageddon. Can we blow him up? No. And he's also got a catchphrase, too. Well, he was the most flexible with how you do the story, too. Because you can kind of just, like, because, like, he's just regular white guy who's an actor who then goes to... He's always a main character. He's in the main character and even in all the movies, too. Or he's one of them. Because Liu Kang is usually the other main character. I want to hear his catchphrase. Because he has such terrible energy. Because he's Johnny Cage. Because he's played by Carl Urban in the new one. I forget who plays him in the old one. Chris Conrad plays in the original. But he's like he barely ever changes the character. He's a simple idea. He's just white Hollywood guy from the 80s and 90s. Carl Urban. Carl Urban, yeah, like from The Boys. Plays American Hollywood douchebag Johnny Cage. He's kind of a nice guy. He has a daughter and two of them. He has a daughter called Cassie Cage, who has the same dick punch move. It's genetic. It's a genetic dick punch. Why is it only like half of the torso? How do I get the rest of the torso? He's got charm though when you hear him kind of start going. When he starts getting going, he's a fun character. It's also a fun idea to have a game about martial arts and have one of your martial arts being Steven Seagal. Being Hollywood showboat, being like Hollywood actor fighting is one of your martial arts that you have represented. Batman win the song. I don't know, this playlist is not great. I thought this would be Legends Arceus, but this is actually just like Diamond and Pearl. Because Legends Arceus is kind of like simple piano. This is what I was expecting. You play the stream? No, because I've been smart about it. It's just when you have two really long videos, when you start having a whole bunch of long videos running back to back, it freezes when you like leave the tab for too long. So I just have like smaller things playing back to back, or just have one thing on the whole time. I figured it out. Don't even worry about it. By the way, might as well wrap up the thought, but him and his daughter's catchphrase is, "You just got caged." You can place a bear. I think it's King of Fighters. Either King of Fighters or Tekken has the bear. No, King of Fighters is the lion guy, has king. King of Fighters is king. I think Tekken has the panda guy. Yeah, Tekken is panda. Tekken also will soon have Yujiro Hamna of Baki fame. Well, Tekken doesn't have really many humans in the roster. A lot of them is like crazy magic guys and demons is a lot of it. Just Tekken. Wait, is Tekken King? Who the fuck? I thought King of Fighters had. No, maybe I was wrong. They do have Bob and Roger Jr. though. Like, here's the DLC lineup for Tekken 8, not including Yujiro Hamna. So this, can you tell which one's going to be my main? Yo, shit, you got Culvers? Ah, give me some. Just some guy. I will have you know that is Bob Onigiri. I'll have you know he's resident Tekken fat guy character Bob Onigiri. No, see, every fighting game needs to have a completely stereotyped big fat guy. Every fighting game needs to have one, and Bob Onigiri is this one. Every fighting game. Every fighting game has a Shigoki. Whether a half a comedy character. Because they're just large, and that's the comedy. They're a big American man. Oh, we just need to like leave this on screen because I'm gonna go turn up my fan and stuff. Grab some more ice because it is hot in here. You shut your trash mouth. That is Bob Onigiri. He's a Super Saiyan. as much as I like other fighting games, I don't think anything will ever compete with Mortal Kombat. Determined to make all of their characters still look like they're in Halloween costumes. It's so charming. Every time I see Quan Chi, I grin ear to ear. Every time I see that edit of Don Cheadle looking like Quan Chi. Like Borderlands and like the Borderlands movie. Okay, but it's more charming because it's intentional. The Borderlands movie was not intentional. Mortal Kombat is intentionally still trying to look like the 90s characters, but super upscaled. It's like a comic accurate suit in a video game, in a comic game. Like that's kind of the vibe all the Mortal Kombats have like the new Mortal Kombat has. Generic character, because it's just the look. I don't know, dog. It's just a look. It's just a look that sets it apart. Like we got Sector. We got classic Sector. He's a robot. This is the original actor. They just slapped him on some. They made a weird hat and slapped some football pads on him for the original like rotoscope game. So when they brought back the exact look for the new one, they're like, let's get close. Get close to the weird football pad look. And so they made a super unique looking robot. Because it does in fact just look like a guy. Just looks like a guy. Because that is just a man. He's Sector. I think a cosplay is realistic. Again, it's just it's a style. So when you see a Mortal Kombat design, you're like, okay, that's Mortal Kombat. This is the look of Mortal Kombat. Because the worst shit a game can do is be forgettable. What is Mortal Kombat even about? It depends. Typically, though, there's real, normal human world. That is just whatever the current modern day is. There's a divide. Then there's, like, Apocalypse Mad Max realm. And then there's a demon realm. Sometimes, very occasionally, there's also a chaos and an order. But for the most part, it's just mortal realm, monster realm, and demon realm. What about the gender bend realm? That's all of the realms. That's all of the realms, depending on which game you hit. That game that I just showed that sector is from, they made a different sector as part of the playable roster who was gender bent. that sector is just a assist character, the one that I showed on the screen, even though he has a much better design because he's not like an Iron Man. I wouldn't support this kind of gender bending, specifically because they did it so that they could have a human love interest for Sub-Zero. That's all, the only reason that, even though Sub-Zero has a love interest, who was already in the game, they wanted a different love interest for Sub-Zero, who was a human. And they also made her not a robot. She's just in an Iron Man suit. No, they didn't gender bend Sub-Zero, they gender bent the robot. Here, it's easier if I just illustrate this. Here. So this is the original Sector. Like, my issue isn't that Sector is a woman now. The issue is that they literally did it just so they don't have to have, just so they could have a safer romance option for Sub-Zero. So here's original recipe Sector. There's like a modern version of Sector, so I don't just have to show fucking my favorite Sector. Goofball Sector. This is one from 11, where he's a giant fucking unit. Because it's also a higher res image. Yeah, Sector. Yeah. Oh. So here's Sector from the previous game. I just want to... And here is the armored version of the new Sector, which I do really like this look. The problem isn't this look. The problem is not that male Sector was already in this game. They just retconned him in the DLC, which was already one of the worst DLCs to any game ever. Like, it was worse than any Destiny expansion. Like, it was almost as bad as Oblivion Horse Armor. I feel like I got more value out of that than I did Mortal Kombat 1's DLC. This is the woman. Yes. They show her face a lot too. Like, her faceplate is open when she is talking. Despite her they look like Bionicles. Yeah, she's just supposed to be a robot. Because even in the regular version of the game, you see male Sector building the robots. And then the DLC, they introduce woman Sector, who's the same Sector, and then they retcon it, and instead of building robots, she was building Iron Man suits. So no robot ninjas. And again, they only did it so that they could have Sub-Zero fall in love with her. That's the only reason. There was they had no good reason to do it. And they did the same thing for Cyrax, just to even it out for some, like... And it's not, and there's already, like, a bunch of Mortal Kombat women who were missing from the game. You didn't have to make more women in Mortal Kombat, you just needed to include the ones you had. So many of them were cut for this game. Like, all of the main ones were cut. Who's the love interest you're trying to replace? You're trying to replace Serena, who only makes a visual appearance. Who is Sub-Zero's long-standing love interest. Let me get a picture. I imagine they're just doing it. I imagine they only did it because, again, human or something. I don't know. I have no idea why they didn't. Yeah, she's the long-standing, like, the known love interest of Sub-Zero, of this version of Sub-Zero, was always Serena. Like, the evil Sub-Zero, I guess, is always Serena. Even known for no reason. No idea. Because this is her in the game, but she's just a sidekick character. She's not a playable one. There's more comedy minutes. It was the first fighting game to really have a story in the first place. And it's usually like just a lot of fun. And then, but then they make two really good first acts that are just a fun time. And then make everything after the third part of each of the stories is the worst fucking shit you could possibly play. Like, it's actually a miserable experience. Like, it's miserable trying to follow along. Like, MK9, they had two really good acts that recontextualize all the original, like, arcade games. And it was super fun. And then they started the third act by by just killing them all off in an instant. In the same room. Same fight. They just had all of the heroes walk into a room, and then they all just fucking die. Except for Raiden and Johnny Cage. And Sonya Blade. They just killed everybody. They're worse than third. I don't know, but it happens every time. And then MKX, they had a pretty solid, like, all the characters becoming older type thing. After they win in MK9, ultimately. So all the characters becoming older. And then but they introduce, like, a god of death as the villain. And then third act, they just have Johnny Cage's daughter just inexplicably be strong enough to beat him out of nowhere. Just kicks the shit out of the god of destruction. Or god of death. Just beats the shit out of him. By herself. No assistance needed. Story's over. Mortal Kombat 11 sucked the entire way through. It was a shitty time travel plot where they just retconned everything. And then couldn't even stay consistent in their own game. With celebrity voice acting. Then MK1, they rewrote a lot of shit. It was kind of a fun, similar to Mortal Kombat 9, but then right in the end said it was a multiverse story, and then did a multiverse of madness, ultimate death battle between all the multiverses. Between the good multiverse and the evil multiverse. Like, right at the end, they're like, it's a multiverse. And then the evil multiverse fight the good multiverses. That was how the game ended. It's like, oh my god. Actual dog shit. It's like, who fucking wrote this? Like, multiverse was not even mentioned. Other than the Liu Kang other than the biggest switch up was that Liu Kang remakes the universe in the last game, or in 11. That's how that game ultimately ends, is Liu Kang remakes the universe. So the only mention of it is that evil's being brought up again, and Liu Kang as the hero is like, oh shit, someone's stirring up something in my universe, but I thought I created my universe with no good evil, or with no great evil. And that's the only mention of a multiverse until the very end, where they say everybody's a multiverse now. And they have a big multiverse fight. And the DLC introduces another multiverse. And all the characters get to explore the new multiverse for not even an hour of DLC content. There is not even an hour of DLC story. It is like 40 minutes. And it is a $60 DLC, or at least was a $60 DLC. And it was 40 fucking minutes. It had an absolute dog-ass character lineup. You can do a multiverse good. It's just Mortal Kombat camps. Every time they try to do an out-of-universe plot, it's the worst. Is actual ass. They can't do it. They try it constantly, and it never. In Mortal Kombat read any plot. Yeah, when they write a nice grounded story where you like a nice road trip adventure, they did that twice really good. They did 2 really good road trip adventures that just happened to be. It just happened that this beautiful sandwich they made had a moldy bun. And they did it twice. Alright, enough of this fuck-ass music. Give me something normal. Pokemon music is not doing anything. I would say we could just use Nintendo Music, whatever, to get, like, the actual stuff, but their app is ass and doesn't have any games on it. It doesn't have any soundtracks on it. It's just empty. Like, they just added fucking Gobble. The Gobble full soundtrack. It's some dog shit like that. I actually forgot Nintendo Music is an app. It's not good. Nintendo Music is actually... This sucks. Not good. You know who needs to make a dedicated music app? Zenless Zone Zero needs to make a dedicated music app. Where's my dedicated Zenless music app? I think I'm missing a piece. There we go. Liking me, touching me. Yeah, that's my issue with Nintendo Music. Is like you made the soundtracks. Why is no games on here? They still don't have Metroid Dread. At the very least, they have Animal Crossing on there. But that is a hard sell. They don't even. They made a game with some beautiful ass music, and it's recently 2025. The Mario Kart World has the most fucking amazing soundtrack ever, and there is no way to listen to it officially. You have to listen to downloaded rips. There's no way to actually listen to the Mario Kart World soundtrack. There's just a myriad of live performed, like, beautiful remixes in all sorts of genres. Like, some of the best Mario music. Including shit like Galaxy. Completely inaccessible. Like, you made a music app and your music is still fucking lost media. But hold on, they added fucking Cooking Mama, the DS or some bullshit. If 51 worldwide games. No, they have 51 worldwide classics. That's a soundtrack. Is that even first party? They don't have Metroid Prime 4. No, the soundtrack was the only good part of that game. They have Ice Climbers, which I think has one song. So I know I've just been base coding them out, which we'll refine the outfit design just to have something different for the last half of the stream, whatever. Why does it look like with just this that Soul is wearing the Virgin Killer sweater? If you know, you know. Why is it called that? Because it's like literally a square of fabric that you tie to yourself. Like, it's not it's not an outfit. Turtleneck sweater. No, but a turtleneck has a back and a neck. Turtleneck has a back and a neck. If you know, you know. This is just what the new Zembus characters are wearing. It might be the pose. It might be the pose also. Look, we just needed a pose that had the hands out that isn't a weird A pose, like the Hololive models where they're just in the A pose. I can't take the A pose, but I liked the arms down to the side type, but we needed the hands for once. So we got fucking wide hips ass Soul. A pose acrylic stands. They're my favorite. I fucking love the A pose acrylic style. I love the Gigi Mer. I love the GG Marine power stance. What did I miss? Not much. Not much, really. I was just saying once at some point here, instead of doing the base coats, we're going to move on to sketching, finalizing the outfit just to have something different. I add some creative juices to the stream after so many hours of talking about Mortal Kombat. After 2 unbroken hours of talking about Mortal Kombat. Granted, we did some. We did the torso, and then we did the head, and then we did, we fixed the horns in the face. Or the head shape, I guess. Oh yeah, okay. You can't be blaming all of it on me. But, it's just that I was zoomed out after doing the torso. And it really just looks like Soul's wearing a Virgin Killer sweater. It's really what this looks like. Like, come on. Like, it's where it's just... It's... Oh my god. Yeah, but with just the torso blocked out. And this stupid ass pose. With those dumbass eyes. With a dumbass face. Just the whole face. Hello, Dory. Zen servers back up. I think they usually come back up either around 2 or 4 in the morning for me. Is when they usually come back. 4 is I think when the day resets. You can always look up your time zone for the maintenance schedule. Like, it'll tell you. Oh, by the way, that competition ended. The Zenless for that plush storage bag. The mysterious plush storage bag. Oh, apparently the servers are back up right now. Did you win? No. They said the winners will be announced in 5 days or 10 days. Oh my god. So I opened the X the Everything App page just to see like the maintenance schedule, which it's back up right now apparently. And the thing right next to it, like the see more results, is the hate crime of a comic character. who I hope to God gets added to Tokon and is the only Asgardian. I hope the only representation for Thor is Miles Morales What If Thor. The absolute fucking hate crime of a character that is Miles Morales Thor. I think she's Trigger. Trigger's good. Did a hate crime. No, just the character existence. Look, just it's only a one shot. If you want to go read What If Miles Morales Was Thor. It is let me just show you if you can guess his catchphrase, you get points also. You get soul points. Let me just put the image on the screen. This is a recent comic. This is from a more recent comic. Again, because it's Miles Morales. So let me just put this on the screen real quick. His armor's a hoodie. And the hammer's covered in graffiti. He says bruv a lot, too. because that's what people say. Yeah, so go read Miles Morales. Miles Morales Thor. It is a treat and also probably definitely a hate crime. Yeah, this is... Okay, but his catchphrase is not in that thing you sent me. His signature catchphrase. Because you know how regular Thor says by Odin's beard. God, I can't even fucking say it with a straight face. I don't want to say it. It's a hate crime. His catchphrase is by Odin's fade. Of which the universe Odin is bald. Because the writers didn't know what a fade was. They just assumed it was a thing people said. By the way, everyone who wrote this was white. I don't know if you could tell. I can tell. Oh my god, I love What If Miles Morales is Thor. It's so peak. It's so peak. He's wearing two hoodies. His folds are a hoodie and his fucking armor's a hoodie. And he's wearing Jordans. Show the thing I sent. I don't want to. This is from the opening part too. This is like for the first like 3 pages. Loki, what he wants to be, name of Marquis, like his Uncle Loki. Odin said he's the son of gods and kings, got so many wins. Check out. Oh, this is a hate crime. Not to mention, they decided, since Miles Morales is Thor, what if this is what Asgard looked like? Is that how people talk? It's how some old white guys would think. Oh god, I don't want to say anything. It speaks for itself. Oh, it's Asgard. There were other rules you could get about the RULZ. Oh, yeah. The one trans character. Oh, you mean the DC one? Featherweight? I don't know her name. It's Featherweight. Her name is Featherweight. Of all the 5 realms, Ezra, this is one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking ridiculous. Oh, wait, what is it? He's formerly known as a... It's such a flip. Yeah, it's a fucking bot. Not a Harley. What the fuck is this? See, notice, see, it's Miles Asgard because you can see the shoes on them. I can't stop looking. It's like watching a train crash. He's got fucking 2 hoodies and shorts on. What the f is so fucking... fucking ridiculous. Don't worry, this is a whole line of what ifs, because after this they did Miles Avengers. They have no self-promotion. I have no self-promotion in my rules too. It's like the biggest thing in the... It's surrounded by sparkles so you can see. Wait, you do? Yeah. Oh, I did. If I didn't, it should be a given. It's sim. I have the yeah. Don't I have rules against like heavily going in about other creators type thing, or like talking about other creators in general. Oh yeah, but they did Miles Morales Avengers. What if one where he was they had the Thor one, a Hulk one, a Captain America one, and a Wolverine one. It's unfortunate that this is the most, like, this is one of the most plays that Miles' best suit gets, the anniversary one, where it was like that cherry red and black. At least the Gwen Stacy Avengers were not racist. Well, he's not interacting with other heroes. He's interacting with just the Miles verse of Madness. This is what I mean by my multiverse thing. This is part of it. The Miles verse of Madness is part of this. They know Miles another black character. Well, they knew a bunch of characters, but they only knew Miles is popular and that he is black. Not that he's half Puerto Rican. That was also out the window. As it usually is. For some reason. It usually goes out the window very early. Because they're like, okay, what if he said by Odin's fade? Because that's what people would, that's what people say. Oh my god, by Odin's fade. It's the baldest man you've ever seen. Again, because they didn't know what a fade was. They just assumed it was a thing someone says. They might have been exaggerating a tad when you called it a hate crime. No, and it's a full comic too. There's literally nothing relating to Miles other than character names. His uncle is Loki. Also, notice how on his costume design, he was also wearing, like, basketball socks. Which was I don't know what they're actually called, but that was 100% the intention of that costume. Or that design choice. Set on Norse mythology. That's how anything works. This is all fucking stupid. Why are you making it an AU? Well, Marvel Norse is not regular Norse, and also people don't still fucking people don't unironically still believe in fucking Odin. It's I know someone who does. Okay, but I knew someone who I know someone who, when they described what their belief system to me was, they described what their belief system was, they were literally describing the Has-Been Hotel without saying names. Like, this is a deeply, I think it's like, I don't really care, but like, unironically, is there still a Norseman who's like, by Odin's fate? who's like, by Odin's fate? I ain't going to Valhalla for this. Shit, dog, sent me the Jotunheim. There's mythology. I highly, there's, yeah, it's few and far between though. I guarantee you, there's no, I 100% guarantee you, no American is unironically Norse pagan like that. I can guarantee you 99%. Oh dear god, there were more characters in this? Wait, what the fuck do you mean there was the Warriors 3? I can't find an image of them. I can just zoom in barely. Is he going Super Saiyan? And Bio is... Probably. Oh, this is the rain stick story again. Oh boy. And I hope this doesn't become my new Jesus Jesus Japaneses. Is saying by Odin's fate. I don't know if both are equally as out of touch with reality. I just want to fight a shark. You ever see, look up get rotated idiot gif. That's how you fight a shark. It's just so with gloves. So gloves. Wow, we don't even have to make an outfit anymore. It's already done. Let's just ship it like this. Jesus, Jesus, Japaneses. Nah, who the fuck. Let me just flick back on all these for now. Let's see how we're doing with... Hey, Googled get rotated idiot. It made me laugh hard. Was it the shark getting rotated idiot? Bad apple, so... I like the... Wait, that's blue? Yeah. It's this. It's... I literally color picked the blue that is on this model. So, it is most certainly blue. I color picked my current model to get that blue. God, it's so doable. What do my current outfits get? Let's close this and see what my current outfit sketches were. Oh, that's why it overlapped, because they were done on the different, That's why it overlaps weird. like how you split lips. I don't know, is that a slur in Halo? They show these split lip motherfuckers. What's about to go down? So you should bring back the tiny hat. You're really into this tiny hat thing. You told me it's a slur. It's a slur. Yeah, yeah. Cause I think this. Again, this is not a horrible look for the like main torso bit. Oh, what was that thing that we were looking at before? The Ouya? What was it? What was it? I'm briefly looking around to make sure we're looking at the. I was checking my bookmark to see if I marked it down. And thank God I didn't click on anything. Because I had a bunch of art references in my bookmarks, like a bunch of different style stuff, and even some extra brushes. Like clothes shading and extra brushes I had in my bookmarked. But then I also had an Asriel voice claim, which I definitely can't. Fuck me, this video. And then right after it's the fucking Chris Hansen biopic. Is the Chris Hansen biopic fucking... Have you heard about this? They're doing a Chris Hansen biopic. Starring Robert Pattinson as Chris Hansen. The devil fashion? I ain't gonna join no devil club you got going. I'll tell you what. I don't think I know who that is. Robert Pattinson, the Batman, and the Twilight Man, and which is I guess also the Batman. But what I have bookmarked is a response to the announcement, and it's the fucking video where it's the hungry pizza for me. Can I have a slice? What were you expecting? To not meet such a hungry guy? Love the video. There are all these VTuber outfits. So let's see. Devil time. Devil man. Cry baby. Oh, it's a devil inspired. I literally just typed in devil crybaby. Like I'm actually losing it. Oh, they have a clearance section? Every Batman said, but the newest one is definitely more sad. Yeah, but he's gonna be playing Chris Hansen now. In the Chris Hansen biopic. If I hear Chris Hansen say the word hungry, I'm gonna lose it. My hungry ass will eat just about anything. I'll let this whole thing go if you give me a slice of that pizza. Well, Michael, what exactly do you think was gonna happen here tonight? I'm not hungry. I don't take a slice. This is exactly the vibe of Sad Wet Cat, and that's my main vibe. What am I looking at in this? Devil time. The fuck is military Lolita? Let's see. Let's see, Gothic. Katage Core? Country. How was that ever from old school? Wah? The fuck's wah? Okay, I can't find the Oija section. I can't. Ubo and Shubo. Is wah again? I saw wah already. Why is wah here twice? Kazul? Wah? What is... Yeah, wah. Okay, I wouldn't describe any of these as wah necessarily. I want to win a discount. Hungry pizza for me. Just go to the... Find my inspiration in the clearance section. I didn't know they had a clearance. Would it be... a kawaii Kanet? I'm kawaii Kaneting it. I'm kawaii in it. I don't know. Oh, they got daily kawaii? They got kawaii 2K? They got Otto's catchphrase? Oh, Gurakawa. Gurakawa as in here. They got vintage fashion. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know why I'm still on here. Would you fashion, or you can... Yeah, no, this is... The first thing it says is not that. Search for Ouija. Again, I'm seeing a very distinct lack of pants in all of these. Again, I've scrolled my scroll bar down a full... My scroll wheel has got a full rotation. And no pants have been spotted. Hungry pizza for me. I can't stop. I can't be stopped now. Have a slice. I'm powerful. This is very confusing. Jeans on soul like Satan intended. Why do they have swords in the photos? I don't know. Maybe that's part of the Ouija culture. The Kawaii culture. One of those fashion statements they're always talking. They got going on. Maybe you trade in the pants for swords? You're gonna get canceled. Speaking of the Miles Morales comic. It's fine, no one watches this far anyway. The view charts sink like a rock, don't worry. The whole section for men's shorts and pants, I'll check that. 3 things, just no pants. hungry, hungry pizza for me. It's just done. What did I just turn down? I think I saw fish or something. Yeah, I don't know what kind of weird website this is. Seems to be a lot of this. However, since I have my my outfit inspiration up, which is just my bookmarked, did any of y'all want to watch that fucking guy from the guy who's like who records himself on what he would do in disasters? To prove how awesome he is. Jeez. I think I talked about it on a stream before. It was so fucking ridiculous. I was laughing my ass off at how fucking stupid it was. Well, maybe the Luigi fashion just doesn't sell very good. So they just kind of like push it off to the side. You to survive the Titanic submersible. It's kind of like that. Hungry, hungry pizza for me. Here, hold on. Why are you saying that? It's stuck in my head now, that fucking guy. Here we go on, go on. Here, let me get the fucking Chris Hansen video on it. It's a classic. Like, I don't know how... It's a classic, but I saw it. It's right in the middle of all my... It's right in the middle of all my bookmarks. Because it was a real Chris Hansen case. Where the guy brought pizza and then offered pizza to get off the hook. Like, there was a real case.
Hello? I brought pizza.
How about I take a slice? Why don't you have a seat for me?
Who are you?
Well, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Oh, no.
Sure could use a slice of that pizza.
Oh, I knew it.
It looks like you weren't expecting such a hungry guy. It looks like you were expecting a 13-year-old boy.
Oh, man, I should have stayed home, man.
This is a real case, too.
Get a slice of that pizza.
Look, I've never done this before, okay? I know I should have stayed home, man. Oh.
Is that sausage or pepperoni? My hungry ass will eat just about anything.
Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I'm sick. Like, I'm sick. And I just lost my job. Like,
Hungry, hungry pizza for me. Give me slice now.
Like, I wasn't even going to do anything. Like, I don't know what I was
It's a
doing.
generational video. This video is years old.
Go for a slice of that pizza.
Like, what happens now? Like, am I going to go to jail? Like, what do I do?
Well, Michael, what exactly did you think was going to happen here tonight? I'm not hungry. I don't take a slice. I never got that slice. The police arrived moments later and the would-be predator was killed.
Never got that slice. Hungry, hungry for pizza. Hungry, hungry pizza for me. Give me slice now. It's fucking generational. It's old. That one's old though. I think that was when Chris Hansen was coming back to YouTube and all that. Because that case is fucking hilarious though. Some of those guys on there are fucking the both the Chris Hansen experience and To Catch a Predator are so fucking funny because it's so pathetic. Like a guy, honest to God, offered pizza to get off the case. So the guy got the voice perfect. He doesn't actually say hungry, hungry pizza for me, but he has that kind of like dry sarcasm. Because once you're in the building, you're already done. Like no one has to actually try anymore. Like once he's got you in the house, you're done. It's over. So he does the kind of sarcastic interview where he just fucking lays into him. But then to get out of it, the dude offered him pizza. I wish it was hot to dry. Yeah, it's cut. Yeah, it's pretty hot. All my ice melted. And welcome back. We were watching some clips that were in between all my art art inspiration. This is the one that I was thinking of. The regular people on the Titanic versus me on the Titanic.
Alright, so this is regular people if they were on the Titanic. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is going on? Versus if I were on the Titanic. Whoa, fuck, it's already sinking. I have to get to the lifeboats. I run to the lifeboats, I pass Rose, grab her, snap her neck, toss her overboard. I get to the lifeboats.
People are parking in this parking garage.
The real reason the Titanic sank. Hitler, J.P. Morgan, and Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd, what the fuck? Get out of here, Paul. Get! Go! I kick Adolf, take my knife, throw it at JP, spin kick Hitler overboard.
It's so fucking stupid. He has like 1,000 of these.
I unmask him. James Cameron. That's right. Time-traveling director James Cameron sunk the Titanic so that years later he can make a biopic about it and fund Avatar. At least we know what the JP stands for. Giant pussy. I take out my spear, throw it through him, but he melts back together. Spin kick.
This video
Take down. I'm not gonna let you kill thousands of people so that you can get some Navi ass.
Sorry.
Coughs up blood, but he says, even if you stop me, you're not stopping this
I
shit.
can't take it, dude. Fucking, I know what the JP stands for. Giant penis.
Make a movie about 9/11, bitch. Impale him. Signature move. Toss him overboard. Run to the other side of the ship. I start drifting the ship with his dick.
Just saying
Fuck, we're
shit.
still gonna hit the glacier.
People are parking in this garage.
I run to the front, jump, and I push it out of the way myself. I float up to the surface, grab onto that door.
Grab onto that door. How's your entertainment going? He has like 100 of these videos where it's just the same shit every time. It's just some actual dog shit every time. I know. Oh my god, regular people's kids being bullied versus my kid being bullied. Regular people getting caught mid-goon versus me. Dog, it just keeps on, he just keeps fucking, he's in the same parking garage every time. God, my fucking face hurts from fucking... And there I see it, the real reason the Titanic sank. Adolf Hitler, J.P. Morgan, and Paul Rudd. How to remove a sticker off your arm while holding a Slim Jim. I've seen this shit like that, where it's like how to remove an orange off your calculator. I'm subscribed to that guy. Oh fuck me! I need to download these brushes again. It didn't work. Baby Morgan Paul. Oh, I can't fucking draw straight anymore. Damn it. Has anyone played Dark Souls 1? You're looking at the king of Dark Souls 1. Haha, JK, but I like it. We did a full streaming series in Dark Souls 1 and 2. Because it's one of my favorite games of all time. I just got cursed. Oh no. Oh shit, how does Dark Souls 1 curse? You need to use the curse stone. But also those fucking frogs in it. It's those fucking frogs every time, isn't it? I guarantee you got cursed from those fucking frogs. I don't think anything else does curse in Dark Souls 1 except those fuck-ass frogs. I hate them so much. You don't understand. There's an arbitrary 8,000 soul item. Oh, yes, Cease Blast. I always forget about Cease Blast because he never fucking hits. The charge up is so slow. I feel like I routinely only die to Seath when I'm trying to get his tail off, though, because for some reason his tail has more health than he does. Yeah, people get hit by Seath. Again, his tail has more health than he does. It is a hard thing to... By the time you get the Seath, you can live his insta-kill blast. You're not doing challenge run? No, because I feel like I just kind of like... I don't know. I'm a casual gamer at heart. I feel like challenge runs are kind of just upset me because I would like to do the things I like to play the game with. It's just one of those things I don't really care for doing. A lot of those games, Dark Souls, I've played through so many times. I do the same fucking thing every time. I've never done a Souls game where I've ran magic or light build. I did not like Night Rain in the slightest. I already have quite a few problems with Elden Ring as a game, but Night Rain made me angry. Night Rain is upsetting. To me. Yeah, I did not like Elden Ring. A lot of my problem with Night Rain, though, I barely played any of Night Ring. But that's because a big issue is for some reason it ran at like 15 frames a second on PS5. And like actually was the slowest fucking game I could have. Like it was so hard to do anything because it was so fucking buggy. But yeah, you should try Elden Ring. I cannot fucking stand the game anymore. I did when I played it up until a point because it was like the thing where, you know, everyone's playing it, whatever. Although I was like, it was definitely a me problem. I'm not blaming the game for this at all. Well, I'll blame the game a little bit. I was level like 150 going into the second boss of Elden Ring. And then I remember they nerfed the gear I was using too, because I was using like the straight sword that was magic and faith that you had to like build into to get to work. And then they made that sword fucking worthless. So my character, I had to like try to find another weapon that was intelligence and faith and strength. It was good. I didn't like that it was a roguelike battle royale type thing. Because I also didn't know it was that until like right before it came out, and I forgot to cancel my pre-order because I do not want to play that. I saw Souls and I was like, tunnel vision on, like, okay. Because they didn't say it was a battle royale till way late. Or like a roguelike battle royale thing until way late. I assumed it was going to be like a Monster Hunter Generations type thing, because I saw like it had a whole bunch of like, because that was how they marketed it, as like having return bosses and stuff. I assumed it was going to be like a Monster Hunter Generations situation. Yeah, if you really like roguelikes and Souls. I don't like roguelikes. And I did not like Elden Ring. Because one of my other issues with Elden Ring was just the visuals in general, which clearly Night Ring reuses all the shit from Elden Ring. So I already didn't like looking at it. It didn't run very good. And then on top of that, it was a roguelike. And then I didn't like Elden Ring's boss design. And guess what the fucking game is? There's no Night Ring gameplay like. It plays vaguely like Souls, but with like supers, and it's a roguelike game. Like, it's not an RPG. Like, you battle royale dive into a world with a shrinking storm. Like, that's why I keep saying battle royale, because it's like you and your multiplayer party have to kill just a bunch of shit and then fight a boss at the end. It kind of risk-a-rainy. Like, you explore around a bit, then you fight a boss in the circle. I did like Risk of Rain. I don't know why it was different to me than other roguelikes, but I did fuck with Risk of Rain 2 a lot. If you can guess my character, you get more soul points. A lot of opportunities for soul points this stream. Alright, have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to see you. We will be back at the end of the week for some gacha games. Aladori and Zenless. But for now, I bid thee adieu. Have a nice night. Seem like a Huntress or Artificer. I did like Artificer. Acrid was my fucking goat. 99% of the time, I was out here running Acrid. I fucking loved Acrid. He's so fucking funny. He was my favorite. I love too. Sometimes we'd play it with like the pick an item where the items aren't random, just the rarity. I forgot what it's called. But Acrid's jumps and all that scaled with his walking speed. So I remember when they added the fucking Mithrix room. If you had a high enough speed stat, you could just tap the jump dive and shoot straight up the tower and skip the entire level. You could, I love getting it to like just keep on going until I can just hit the leap button and be rocket propelled outside the kill boundary. It's fucking ridiculous. I love Acrid so much. Versus all this. A lot of my original design sci-fi helmets are designed based off the Artificer, like that faceless, like sort of sliced helmet. Is a look I really like. Not a fan of that, but she does teleport. Yeah, I never got too into Huntress. I did play Loader a little bit. And then I stopped playing before the Riot guy came back. I think the last game I played was right when Captain was added. I did not play Captain. No, Huntress is like a... All the Risk of Rain characters are weird floppy stick figures. Kinda. Like inflated stick figures. However, none of them are acrid. I go the thing is, I had to play Artificer because Acrid can't unlock some of the characters. Did they not add them all at once? I got there a few years late after the second DLC. Yeah, I played before there was DLC, was the thing. They added, because they were adding them slow, because they added Captain, then I forgot who came after Captain. Because I was playing it before, like, Mithrix and all that, even. Where it just ended with, like, the hole in the ground teleported that unlocks the mercenary. Like, that was the only ending. Yeah, so because when I was first starting, it was Commando, Huntress, Loader, Mercenary, Rex, Multi, an Artificer, and Engineer. And also Acrid. But then later they added Captain. Captain was first. I think then it was Bandit. Bandit seems like he was next. And then I have no idea the order after that. Risk Rain 2 is a fun time. If you get it on sale, I say it's more worth it. I wouldn't pay, like, the full price for it just because it might... Especially single player, I wouldn't pay the full price for it. But if you can get it on... If it's on sale, it's pretty good. You could be multi. Yeah, I have no fucking clue who Operator, Void Fiend, Railgunner. I really thought the Riot Shield guy was in this game. I guess not. The Riot Shield guy from Risk of Rain 1 was peak. Hey, what though? He wasn't Acrid. But yeah, I loved that Acrid couldn't unlock some of the cast because he didn't spawn in with a drop pod. He couldn't unlock Rex. Acrid is so funny looking and abnormal and adorable. Yeah, he's fucking awesome. I liked his alternate color that was like weird fleshy pink. You got for clearing the portal. Risk of Rain is definitely one of those roguelikes that intend on you breaking them. You were entirely intended to be breaking this game every time you play it. This is the best kind of roguelikes. There's a reason every time we played modded Terraria, I always just had in the background a Risk of Rain mod on it. Because we need to get those Paul's goat hoofs. And the ruby shields. The Aegis Shield. Okay, I'm thinking of Ruby Whip, maybe? There's Ruby something that was also one of the items for speed. Let's try and remember which one of the items was speed items off the top of my head. There was the one shield that made you stronger while that made you faster while running. And then there's a whip that makes you faster outside of combat. There's the goat hoof, which just makes you faster. No, the energy drink makes you faster when running. One of them makes you faster when getting hit, and then one of them makes you faster when not in combat. Red Whip energy drink. Okay, the red thing was the ruby thing. I was thinking of Red Whip. Energy drink is the running one, which I figured out. I wish in terms of playable enemies they didn't make the knight thing playable, the big rock thing playable. I wish they would have made the fucking lizards playable because they're so funny looking. The fucking Lemurians. That's what they are. That's what they're called. Like, when I talk about how games have bad designs for wizard people, this is the gold standard. The Lemurian. Then there's the big Lemurian and the fire-breathing Lemurian. Lemurian that spits fire. They're so stupid looking. Yeah, the fact their neck, like from their neck forward, is all just physics. It's just physics taking the wheel. Shout out Elder Lemurian. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. There should have been a Lemurian survivor. He would have been my main. Other than outside of Acrid, if one of them was Lemurian. Acrid and Lore's Lemurian, yeah, but it doesn't really look the same. The issue is, like, Acrid, he's my main because he was such a goofy-ass lizard. But he didn't quite look the same as the regular-ass Lemurian. They should have this every game and have them be playable. Yeah, you can't make a peak lizard design and then have them not be playable. What do you want? All the fucking, like, D&D games piss me off so much because they only let you play, like, humanoid characters. You have to pay to play as the lizard later. Like the MMO, the fucking Neverwinter. It's like, you cannot play as the lizards. You can only play as the humans and elves. We'll have the lizards in the game, but you can't play as them. Or XCOM, the basic ass regular XCOM. It's like we have fucking snake people with guns and randomly generated. with armor class, but you're not allowed to play as any of them, despite none of the characters being named. So technically, they could just be whatever. He's experimenting with the final boss of Risk Raid to make the final boss Risk Raid 1 like him. I mean, you don't need to be experimented on to like Acrid. He's Acrid. How do you hate Acrid? He's the people's champion. He's my odds-on favor. So one was making gifts and Acrid was a failed attempt. And then he was banished to the void. I can't remember. The only secrets I can probably still do is the secret boss in the like fucked up is the what the fuck is it, like the warship unit or something? The only secrets I remember is that, and then the Acrid unlock. I don't remember anything else. Because the warship unit is cheap, good items. Because the boss is easy as fuck. The boss is easy as shit. God, I remember once we were on like lap like 5 or some shit. It was my own, like one of the only times I played Loader. But it got to the point where we were done. Like things were killing us so fast that I was the last person left and couldn't do any damage, any real damage. And we were fighting the warship unit. Or the warship unit. And so you could just grapple to him, and then he'll just fucking spin you around, and he can't hit you because he keeps trying to turn towards you. But the physics on the grapple hook make you move faster than him, so he just fucking whips you around. He just takes you for a ride. Fuck me. I wish I still had all the old clips. It's the best. Yeah, the Xbox went through and deleted a bunch of Xbox Live uploads, and all of my video uploads were all Risk of Rain. I think I still have one clip where I was fucking atomized because I was running so fast as Acrid, but got sniped by a max difficulty lap 4 fucking drone in Mithrix's area. But because I was moving so fast, my bones were atomized. Absolute fucking madness. What the hell is Risk of Rain about? I don't remember. It was all lore tabs. It's one of those games where there isn't really a story unless you read books. How do you tell if you're a Lemurian? It's the fucking people also ask on Google. The people also ask on Google is, how do you tell if you're a Lemurian? Identifying as a Lemurian often refers to being a Lemurian starseeder soul, which is based on spiritual belief rather than scientific fact. Key factors include a deep pull towards water, a strong natural intuition, and a passion for healing. This is like a Gartha? What the fuck is this? Marians. See, imagine if there was like a... We're skipping startup call. Maybe. Imagine if there was a... I think one of the Plants vs. Zombies shooters did this, where like they had one of the enemies be playable. Like the regular basic bitches be playable, but it was like a horde character or something. Imagine a Lemurian that was a horde character. That was a fucking horde. It would like you play as the fucking deacons of the deep. It's just a horde of Lemurians. Big McCarthy, you can't join Launcher Maker anymore. This is terrible to animate. It's fine, you just reuse the model over and over. The beauty of CG. It's not like that indie game that's being animated entirely with sewing patterns. Because I recently saw a trailer for like a traditional art game, which I always like the vibes of those. But I was watching the trailer, I was like, why does this look so weird? And right at the end, it cuts to a fucking sewing machine, sewing the characters together. They're sewing together each frame. It's like, oh my god. It was not the Shiori game. Showcasing games the other day. No, just in I think it was just on Steam. I was trying to get through all the AI games. Holy shit, For Honor is $5? Oh boy, I would love to hate myself for $5. I would love to play Ubisoft's best game for $8. It just so happens to be one of the worst self-esteem raking games of all time. Fuck that stupid game. Maybelline! There's a little bit rotting, I think. It was kind of like that, if I could remember the name, we could figure out. Jagog! Been funny fish sticks. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Welcome to Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. It sketches out outfits for the rest of this. The stream's ending shortly anyway. I don't want to make a habit of doing 4-hour streams every time. So, you know how it gets. Don't want to start that trend. Streams are 4 hours and then you can't stop it. No, because then it puts me at like almost 2 in the morning at the end of every stream. We're at 3 hours, almost 30. I'd say we'll cut it at 3:30. I think you should play the HoloLive typing game. The what? I do not play the HoloLive typing game. Oh, you mean Holodori on keyboard? If you do your task like it wasn't people, would you just walk away or something? I get distracted a little bit. It just depends on the day. Like today streaming, I got super distracted. we talked about Johnny Cage for a while. But that's just part of it. It's just one of those things. We get stuff done eventually. Somebody like this model you're looking at right here, I threw it together in like a weekend. I rigged the whole thing in a weekend. It's just parts of the process are kind of tedious and boring. So streaming just helps, like, even though only a little bit gets done, something got done. Like, because we have this part, and then outside of that, we filled in a lot of pieces and also fixed a lot of the face problems and like a lot of the proportion problems. Autism speaks Sky this time. Yeah, this is the second time. We did also talk about the fucking we does also talk about Miles Morales Odin. Or Miles Morales Thor. So you know, we get distracted though, it's fine. Drawing plus chatting. Emphasis on the plus. Yeah, not only did Activision collab with fucking Autism Speaks apparently, but they also collabed further with Boogie2988 to promote it. The double whammy. Oh yeah. Here we're a little over 3:30 right now. Let's see where we're. Yeah, we should wrap it up. I got a busy day tomorrow. It's fucking 1 in the morning. Or over that. So what? We'll be back 2 more times this week though. So it's all good. All right. You guys see those? Yeah, those are bad. Yeah, we talked about a lot of rough things this stream. But for now, thank you all for joining me. It was lovely to see you all. Do not forget to like and or subscribe, as we'll just keep on working on this. Got a lot of stuff I've just started working on and then get distracted from. Like, this is almost done. Yesterday when I was bored with the model, I just started drawing Tiny Covenant in the corner. My little Covenant turned out better than the actual piece, and I'm sad. But anyway. Do not forget to like and or subscribe. We will be back Friday and Sunday for Hololive Dreams and Zen the Zone Zero. Not in that order, that's just the order I said them. But for now, without further ado, bid thee adieu. Have a nice night. Need to get out of here.